April 23rd. Listen to this date. 4 millions of people are just numbers in calendar. Red Day, day off. Smell men's cologne mixed with scent tangerines and pine needles, which for some reason has been staying in our apartments since New Year's years. Rustling of gift paper, foam for shaving, socks, a toast to us, men, the clink of faceted glasses, loud songs and promises of eternal friendship. We are accustomed to this rhythm. This is our male ritual. The day when every man from schoolboy before the veteran feels like a wall, protection, a rock. But in 2026, the rock may crack. Stop. Don't rush to set the table. Today we will not congratulate you on the holiday. Today we will save you. Because Vanga, the great blind woman from Petrich, saw this day is not in the color of holiday's fireworks. She saw it in color rust, the color of old dried blood. In the archives of the Bulgarian Special Services, which supervised the government, a strange thing was found: audio cassette. There is no date on it, only marker for the military. Voice Vanga sounds muffled on this recording, as if from a dungeon. She says heavily, with pauses, switching from dialect into the pure, harsh language of prophecies. Fear the day, she whispers, when 2 2s and 3s will stand in a row with 6. Fear the day when men they will want to become iron, but they will become glass. 23rd, 2nd, 26th year. Add up the numbers, look at them carefully. 20. The 6th year is the year of the snake. The snake is wise, but its bite is fatal. And on April 23rd, the 26th year falls on Monday, the day of the moon. A difficult day. Day of deception. Astrologers speak of Black Monday, about the conjunction of Mars, planets of war, with Pluto, the planet death and transformation. This is explosive mixture. This is the wick that it's already burning. Vanga didn't know about astronomy, but she saw a red mist that falls on the shoulders of men on this day. Let's go back in time. The end. 80s. A black car drives up to the house in Rupite, Volga. A tall man with military bearing, general. We won't name him, but his descendants are still alive. They have been living in Moscow for some time now and remain silent. I went to Vanga with one question: what awaits my army? What awaits my sons? Vanga, she was silent for a long time. She was sorting through the pieces. Sugar with his gnarled fingers, as if she was counting the bullets. And then she raised her sightless eyes and said a phrase that made the fighter, an officer who had served in Afghanistan, ran away goose, bumps down my spine. Men's day will come. Strength, but this strength will not be in the fists and not in the machines, but in sobriety. Who in this day will take Khmelny into his mouth? That one will drink his death. Attention! This is the first and the main warning for April 23rd, 2026. Remember it, write it down, pass it on to your sons. Vanga shouted, breaking his voice. Let husbands not take mouth of wine, for wine is on this day will turn into vinegar, and vinegar will corrode memory, and vodka will become dead water. Mystics explain it this way. April 23rd, the 26th year, is the day energy scanning. Higher the forces will look at every man intently, as if through a sight. Who is he? Warrior of light, defender of the family or slave of his habits, weak link. The one who will greet this dawn with a clouded head, the one who will raise a toast to health, risks losing this health forever years. Whoever drinks wine will drink his own good luck, says the prophecy. On this day alcohol is not fun, it's a portal, an open door for dark entities, who are looking for a vessel, and a drunk man for them, the perfect home. You women who are listening to this now, do you want to give it as a gift? A bottle of expensive cognac for my husband, a beautiful one flash drive? Stop, throw this away thought. Vanga said, don't give water fiery, it will burn the soul. Give it living fire. On this day, men need it's not the drink they need, it's prayer they need, candle flame, they need silence. But the ban for alcohol, this is only the everyday part, the tip of the iceberg. What Vanga saw was even more terrible. In the skies over Russia and over the world at this day. Iron birds, she whispered in oblivion. They will scream so loudly that their ears will be blocked. But people will be stupid. People will think it's fireworks. People they will clap their hands when necessary fall to the ground. What birds is she talking about? Did you say anything about drones, missiles? Or was it metaphor? Vanga saw, April 23rd, on the 26th year, the sky will become solid, the air will be electrified. Any careless word spoken behind festive table may become the reason war. Not a world war, but a personal war. In the family, in the team, on the street. Vanga warned, men will be evil, the blood will boil without fire. Brother will go at her brother because of a sideways glance. I saw old friends sitting at the same table, suddenly become enemies in 1 minute. How a word hurts more knife. This is the influence of Red Mars. Aggression will be in the air, like poisonous gas. That's why Vanga's advice number 2. So your mouth shut. Let them talk. Women, and let the men sharpen their knives, but not tongues. Sharpen knives. What does that mean? Vanga often spoke in images. Sharpen knife means to prepare the spirit, to be ready for protection, to be in full combat readiness, but not to attack. April 23rd, 26th year is the day checking your internal account. Vanga, I saw dark demons and larvae that day. Call them whatever you want. They will look for them the weak, those who are offended, those who are drunk, those who are despondent, those who complain about fate, and they will inhabit them, pushing to madness. Road accidents, fights in the entrances, accidents on out of the blue. The Ministry of Emergency Situation Statistics maybe will confirm these words the very next day morning, but it will be late. And now listen to the most secret, the most deep prediction, the one that called the Covenant of Three. Vanga said about 3 sisters, about 3 great ones Slavic roots. On Men's Day, in the year Snakes, the bear will wake up ahead of time. He will not leave the den for honey. He will come out to see who is standing their forests. Usually bears sleep until spring, but April 23rd, 26th year something will wake up the master of the taiga. Political scientists can guess what it means, but mystics they know. We are talking about the awakening of a giant hidden power of Russia. Not military power, but mental, spiritual. Vanga said, in on this day many will put on shoulder straps, even those who never wore them. And shoulder straps, these will not be on the shoulders, but on the heart. It's not about mobilizing bodies, it's about mobilization of souls. Every man in whom there is at least a drop of conscience, he will feel it this Monday. Playtime is over, childhood is over. The time is coming, men with a capital M, Father's time, time of defenders, women, wives, mothers, daughters. Listen carefully now. Put things aside. It depends on you, it will survive. Is your man happy this day? From you it depends on who he comes out of this as holiday, hero or victim. Vanga gave clear instructions for women on April 23rd, 26th year. This is not magic, is feminine wisdom that's stronger than any magic. First, gifts. Vanga strictly forbade giving gifts on this day. Day sharp and dead objects. None knives, daggers, souvenir weapons, they will cut the fate. No hours, they will stop the time of life. No empty ones, wallets or bags. This leads to poverty. The best gift, said Baba Vanga. This is what keeps you warm. Wool, bread, fire. Second, the table. Set the table, but let it be modest. Don't be pushy. Dishes. Meat with blood will attract predators, the ruler warned. On this day, there should be baked bread on the table with your own hands, or at least warmed up in stoves. The warmth of women's hands, put into bread, is the only shield that it's impossible to break through. When a man is eat this bread, it will eat yours protection. And thirdly, the most important thing is the ritual protection. On the morning of the 23rd, when your defender is still sleeping or just he wakes up, go to him, don't wake him up sharply. Look at him and read in a whisper those words that Vanga left to her niece Krasimir. We found them in the old diary, written in pencil. These words work like a steel dome. Listen and remember. You are the wall, I am ivy. As long as the wall stands, the ivy grows green, iron won't take you, fire won't take you, will burn, the evil thought will pass by. Like me, I said so, so it will be. Amen. Say it 3 times, and only then kiss and congratulations. April 23rd, 2026. It's Monday. It's the beginning. Great Lent for the soul. Even if the church calendar says something else, it's exam day. Vanga believed in our men. She loved their austere simplicity. She said, Russian Ivan, he is like an oak tree, you can bend it, it will creak, but it won't break. And if it does break, then the whole forest will fall and crush the enemy. Let this day be a day for you strength, not a day of weakness. Let this the day will become a day of clarity, and not a day drunken stupor. Put the glass down, it's for you, not a friend. Look into your children's eyes. Look into the eyes of your elders. Remember those who are no longer around, those who left so that you could live. And just be. Be alive, be sober, be prepared, because the living this land, this sky needs defenders, this future is more than dead heroes. Happy New Year! And may the Lord protect you. God, if you are ready to protect yourself.